Welcome to the Bronson Medical Moment. We're talking to an orthopedic specialist.
Carly Lisak. I'm the clinical supervisor over here at Bronson Orthopedic Specialist.
Can we take a step back just for a second? Because I know we're talking orthopedics here. I think most people can understand going to see the doctor. What specifically are we talking about when we're talking to see an orthopedic specialist?
Yeah, orthopedics is dealing more with joint, bone, muscle, tendon, ligament type injuries. So It could be something chronic that's been going on for a while, or it could be something brand new. You know, you injured yourself, some old injury flared up, or maybe a chronic condition is getting worse, or you're just getting to the point where you want to be seen for it.
Okay, so what happens when you receive a call for a same-day appointment, for example?
Yeah, so when patients call, we have a series of questions that we'll ask. So we need to find out, are they already a Bronson Orthopedic Specialist patient? Or if they've never been a patient before, we need to talk about their injury, their joint pain, or whatever condition that they want to get looked at. If they are a current patient, we'll just need to get some additional information about their condition and kind of look at the schedule and see where we need to see them at. We do have a few locations, 2 in Battle Creek and 1 in Marshall. And if they are a patient, they're not a patient, we will ask for some basic identifying information such as their address, their phone number, insurance carrier. And after that, we can ask about their symptoms and find out who's the most appropriate provider to treat them. In most cases, we will be able to get them in. The majority of calls will have an appointment with our office the same day, but it can depend on the level of care that they need. For example, emergencies need to be seen in the emergency department. We do have x-ray here, and we do see things like fractures, but just making sure that emergency things aren't trying to come in for a same-day appointment to be seen when they really should be getting care in the emergency department. And as I mentioned before, if it is a new patient, if they have a complex or chronic condition, we may need their medical record, which could delay the same-day appointment. Or if their insurance requires a referral from their primary care provider, that could cause a delay also. But we do suggest people call before 12 noon to make the appointment, and the number for that is 855-618-2676.
So there's 3 facilities, 2 in Battle Creek, 1 in Marshall?
Correct.
The same service is available at Bronson Sports Medicine in Kalamazoo, and there's 1 in South Haven, too.
Yeah, yep, and you can get additional information for that on our website. You can visit bronsonhealth.com/same-day, or you can call the office, again, like I mentioned before, at 855-618-2676.
If somebody hurts themselves, is this something they call you? I mean, if I go out yesterday and I'm playing a game, and let's say I'd pop my shoulder or something, is that something they'd call you about, or is that something you'd see something like an emergency medicine type situation?
Yeah, so it just kind of all depends on the symptoms. You know, if people are in uncontrolled pain and they're losing function, or they feel like it's more of an urgent situation, we do suggest that they can be seen immediately. But typically what we're seeing in these same-day appointments is mostly acute or new injuries, something similar to what you were just speaking about, and athletic-type injuries, broken bones, injuries of the ankle, hand, wrist, elbow, knee, shoulder, ligament and tendon tears, joint pain. And we want people to know that, athletic injuries are not just sports related. So we often see athletic type injuries related to construction, public service, factory work, maintenance jobs, all those lines of work where they're very active. We see those sports types injuries.
Carly Lisak, thank you again very much. 3 locations, 2 in Battle Creek at 710 North Avenue and at 2 Heritage Oak Lane, and then 1 in Marshall on Winston Drive to see Bronson Orthopedic Specialists.
Absolutely. We're happy to see you guys.